everybody, Gina Mizell here alongside Danny Moran on a very chilly day in Corvallis, and it is Civil War week. Of course, Oregon State traveling down to Eugene on Friday afternoon to take on the Ducks. It hasn't been a very good season for Oregon State, but we have some news on the quarterback/receiver end. Seth Collins was practicing on Monday with the travel squad, not on the scout team, not rehabbing his injury. He was with the rotation players on offense, but he was playing at receiver. And Gary Anderson basically said there's a chance that he could play on Friday, and that's just another twist in what's been a crazy quarterback carousel for Oregon State.
Yeah, what he says, is the craziest that he's ever experienced by far. I mean, obviously we'll have to see kind of if it's Marcus McMaryion, if it's Nick Mitchell at quarterback, but, Oregon State's in a position right now where it doesn't have a lot of offensive options. So the fact that Seth Collins is able to potentially get back on the field in a position that a lot of teams were recruiting him to play, it's a good situation for Oregon State in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, of course, Collins is a playmaker in space. He's got great speed. He can make guys miss in the open field. And like you said, we don't know if it's going to be Nick Mitchell or Marcus McMaryion yet. I don't think we'll know that till later in the week. Anderson said both might play, but at this point, going up against a Ducks offense, or trying to match a Ducks offense that is so potent, you kind of need all the playmakers you can get on the field, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, these are two teams in completely different trajectories. Oregon, at one point was 3-3, but since have won 5 straight. They're coming off 2 of the biggest wins of the season against Stanford and USC, and Oregon State, really, it's kind of gotten progressively worse each week, I should say, culminating against Washington last week. So they're kind of at their wits' ends with both offense and defense at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, offensive players and coaches are always available on Wednesday, and that has not changed this week. So hopefully we'll be able to talk to Seth Collins, maybe Dave Baldwin or Kevin McGibbon. Maybe Brent Brennan now is the right person to talk to about Seth Collins. But again, the Oregon State true freshman starting quarterback at the beginning of the season now has moved to receiver, at least temporarily, and could play in the Civil War. So that's the big news. So for Danny Moran, I am Gina Mizell. We will catch you all week, Civil War week in Corvallis.